If you're between 65 and 80 and can still do the following 8 things, you're not just aging well, you're a rare gem, and your chances of living to 100 are higher than you might think. Longevity isn't just about luck or genetics. It's about the small things you do every day, often without realizing their significance. Many people assume that aging comes with inevitable decline, but that's not the full story. The truth is, some people maintain strength, flexibility, and mental sharpness far beyond what most expect. They move with ease, stay engaged, and retain abilities that many others their age struggle with. These are the people who often live not just longer, but better. In today's wellness seminar, we're going to go through 8 key things that set you apart. If you can still do these things, you're on track for a longer, healthier life. Some of them may surprise you, but each one is a powerful indicator of longevity. Stay with me until the end, because the last one is something few people think about, yet plays a major role in determining how long and how well you live. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any seminars. If you enjoy today's seminar, please type 1 in the comments. If you don't like it, type 0 so I can make better content for you. Now let's get started. Sign 1. You can get up from a chair without using your hands. One of the clearest signs of longevity isn't how fast you walk or how much you can lift. It's something much simpler. If you can still get up from a chair without using your hands for support, that's a strong indicator of overall physical health, balance, and muscle strength. More importantly, it's one of the best predictors of how long you'll maintain your independence as we age. Muscle loss happens naturally, but how much we lose and how quickly depends on how we use our bodies. The ability to stand up using only your legs shows strong lower body muscles, good balance, and solid core stability. If you need to push off with your hands or lean forward heavily to stand up, that's a sign your leg strength may be declining. Take someone like Daniel, 77. He was always active, but one day he realized standing up from his recliner wasn't as easy as it used to be. He had to push off with his hands. At first, he thought it was just part of aging, but when his doctor explained that leg strength is one of the biggest factors in fall prevention, he decided to start doing simple exercises. Within a few months, he was standing up easily again, and more importantly, he felt stronger and more confident in his movements. The reason this ability matters so much is that lower body strength is directly tied to mobility and balance. Weak legs mean higher fall risk, and falls are one of the leading causes of injury-related complications in older adults. If you can still rise from a chair without using your hands, your balance is still good, and your coordination is still sharp. Key indicators of longevity. And if you've noticed you do need your hands to push off, don't worry. Strength can be rebuilt at any age. Simple exercises like squats, seated leg lifts, and standing hill raises can help restore the muscle strength needed. The key is consistency. Small efforts each day lead to big results over time. So the next time you stand up from a chair, pay attention. If you can do it effortlessly, that's a sign you're in better shape than you may realize. Sign 2, you can walk at a brisk pace without feeling out of breath. One of the most powerful indicators of longevity isn't just how far you can walk, it's how fast. If you're between 65 and 80 and can still walk at a brisk pace without getting winded, you're in a rare category. Walking speed is directly linked to lifespan, and studies have shown that people who maintain a strong walking pace tend to live longer, healthier lives. This isn't just about being in shape. It's about cardiovascular health, lung function, muscle endurance, and overall vitality. Walking confidently signals that your heart is strong enough to pump blood efficiently, your lungs are supplying oxygen properly, and your muscles have the endurance to keep you moving. Think about how you walk when you head out for a stroll. Do you move with purpose, or do you find yourself slowing down more than you used to? Do you need to stop and catch your breath after a short distance? A slower pace can be one of the earliest signs of declining health. happening so gradually that people don't even notice. Take Christopher, 74. He had always been active, but he started realizing his walks were taking longer than usual. At first, he thought he was just being cautious, but then he noticed his breathing felt heavier climbing stairs. That was his wake-up call. He began timing himself over short distances to make sure he could maintain a steady pace without getting winded. Over time, he improved his endurance, regained confidence, and felt years younger. Walking isn't just about moving, it's a reflection of overall health. A strong, steady pace means your cardiovascular system is working efficiently, your muscles are engaged, and your balance is intact. Beyond the physical benefits, walking supports brain function, helping keep memory sharp and reducing the risk of cognitive decline. If you're not sure where you stand, try this simple test. Walk at a normal pace for about 10 feet, then pick up the speed as if you were hurrying to catch an elevator. If you can do this comfortably, that's a great sign. If you feel winded or unsteady, it may be time to work on endurance. The good news is, improving walking speed doesn't require intense workouts. Regular walks, good posture, and gradually increasing your pace can make a huge difference. Even small improvements can add years to your life. So next time you head out, pay attention to how fast you move. If you're still walking briskly with confidence, your body's working well, and you're on the path to a long, healthy life. If you're still with me and finding these insights valuable, please comment 2 below to let me know you're here. Sign 3. You can balance on one foot for at least 10 seconds. Balance is one of those things most people don't think about until they start losing it. The truth is, your ability to balance even for a few seconds is a powerful indicator of how well your body's aging. If you can still stand on one foot for at least 10 seconds without wobbling, you're in excellent shape. Studies show balance is directly linked to longevity. Those who maintain it well into later years tend to live longer, healthier lives. Good balance isn't just about preventing falls. It's a sign that your nervous system, muscles, and reflexes are all working together in harmony. When you stand on one foot, you engage multiple systems: your vision, your inner ear, and proprioception, your body's sense of its position in space. If any of these systems decline, balance is one of the first things to suffer. Think about the last time you put on a sock while standing. Were you steady, or did you reach for support? A small change in balance can go unnoticed until a stumble catches you off guard. Take Michael, 76. He'd always been active, but one day he noticed balancing on one foot to put on pants felt harder. He tested himself and could barely last a few seconds. That wake-up call led him to incorporate balance exercises, standing heel raises, side leg lifts, and weight shifts into his daily routine. Within weeks, he noticed a huge difference, not only in his stability, but also in his confidence moving around. Balance is one of the best predictors of fall risk, and falls are a leading cause of serious injury in older adults. The stronger your balance, the lower your chance of a life-altering fall. Try this simple test. Stand near a sturdy surface you can grab if needed, lift one foot, and see if you can hold your balance for 10 seconds. If you can, that's fantastic. If not, don't worry. Balance can be improved with daily practice. Maintaining good balance isn't just about staying on your feet. It's about preserving your independence for years to come. The next time you're brushing your teeth or waiting in line, lift one foot off the ground for a few seconds. If you can do it easily, take it as a strong sign you're on track for a long, healthy life. Sign 4. You can get down on the floor and back up without assistance. One of the strongest indicators of longevity isn't just strength or endurance, it's mobility. If you can still get down on the floor and back up without assistance, you have a major advantage over many people your age. This ability reflects flexibility, muscle strength, coordination, and overall mobility, all critical for maintaining independence. Many older adults avoid the floor because they worry they won't be able to get back up. But the moment you stop using certain movements, your body starts losing that ability. Being able to lower yourself and push yourself back up means your legs, core, and upper body are still working in sync, a rarity after age 65. Think back to the last time you dropped something. Did you hesitate before bending down? Did you feel confident getting all the way to the ground? Or was it a struggle? These moments reveal more than we realize. Take Anthony, 78. He never thought about floor movement until his grandson wanted to play a board game sitting down. He hesitated, not out of pride but uncertainty about getting up. That realization drove him to practice controlled movements, squats, kneeling, and pushing up using his legs rather than furniture. Over time, he regained ease and confidence. Research shows those who struggle with floor mobility are more likely to face limitations later in life. Those who maintain it stay active, independent, and resilient. To test yourself, stand near a chair for safety, lower yourself slowly, and then try to stand back up without grabbing anything. If you can, congratulations. Your muscles and joints are functioning well. If you struggle, don't be discouraged. Daily stretching, strength exercises, and practicing floor movements can help. Maintaining this ability isn't about convenience. It's about self-sufficiency. The next time you avoid the floor, ask yourself if it's because you're unsure you can get back up. If you can, that's a powerful sign you're aging well. Sign 5. You can carry a full grocery bag without struggling. Strength isn't just about lifting heavy weights, it's about handling everyday tasks. If you can still carry a full grocery bag without struggling, you're in far better shape than many your age. The ability to lift and carry objects comfortably indicates muscle strength, endurance, and functional fitness, all contributors to a longer, healthier life. Many people underestimate how important grip strength and upper body endurance are until they start to decline. Carrying groceries, opening a jar, or lifting a suitcase involves more than arm strength. It uses your shoulders, back, and core. Studies show grip strength is one of the most accurate predictors of longevity. Those with stronger grips tend to live longer, while those who struggle with basic lifting tasks face higher risks of mobility decline. Think about the last time you brought groceries inside. Did you pick up the bags without thinking, or did you pause and shift the weight to avoid strain? Small changes happen so gradually they go unnoticed. Take James, 75. He prided himself on independence until one grocery run up the front steps left him struggling. It wasn't that the bags were heavier, it was his body's lost strength. He started simple exercises focusing on arms, shoulders, and grip. Within months, he was carrying groceries with ease again and noticed higher energy levels and less fatigue in daily tasks. The good news is you don't need heavy weightlifting. Squeezing a rubber ball to improve grip, lifting light hand weights, or doing countertop push-ups can go a long way. The key is consistency. Just a few minutes of strength work each day can maintain muscle mass and prevent decline. Carrying groceries with confidence isn't just about convenience. It's about staying independent. Strong muscles mean less fatigue, fewer injuries, and the ability to handle daily activities without hesitation. So next time you lift a bag, notice how it feels. If you can carry it easily, that's a strong sign you're on track for a long, active life. Sign 6. You can climb a flight of stairs without stopping. Stairs might seem simple, but they're one of the most revealing tests of physical endurance, heart health, and lower body strength. If you can still climb a flight of stairs without stopping to catch your breath, you're doing far better than most and have a strong indicator of longevity on your side. Climbing stairs requires a combination of balance, muscle power, and cardiovascular endurance. Your legs need strength to push upward, your heart and lungs must supply oxygen efficiently, and your coordination has to keep your footing steady. When any of these systems decline, stairs become noticeably harder. Think back to your last stair climb. Did you feel strong the whole way, or did you pause midway, winded? Many people don't realize their endurance is fading until they start avoiding stairs, choosing elevators or escalators instead. That avoidance only accelerates muscle loss and stamina decline. Take Thomas, 73. He used to take stairs without thought, but over time he chose elevators more often. One day he had to climb a short flight at a friend's house and was completely out of breath. That wake-up call led him to take the stairs whenever possible, starting slow and building endurance. Within weeks, his legs felt stronger, breathing improved, and stairs no longer felt like an obstacle. Doctors often use stair climbing as a quick cardiovascular fitness test. If you can go up 10 steps without stopping, it means your heart and lungs work efficiently, an excellent predictor of long-term health. To test yourself, find a staircase of at least 10 steps, walk up steadily, and note how you feel at the top. If you can do it without stopping or winded, that's fantastic. If you struggle, don't worry. You can rebuild endurance by taking stairs more often, walking briskly, and doing simple leg strength exercises. Maintaining stair climbing ability isn't just about strength, it's about independence. If you can still tackle stairs confidently, it means your heart, muscles, and energy levels are all high. Signs you're on the path to a long, healthy life. If you're still here and finding value, please comment 6 below to let me know you're with me. Sign 7. You can remember recent conversations and events clearly. Physical health is key, but cognitive health is just as important. If you can recall recent conversations, remember names, and stay mentally sharp in daily life, you have one of the strongest predictors of a long, fulfilling life. Your memory and brain function reflect not just intelligence, but the overall health of your brain circulation and nervous system. As we age, occasional forgetfulness, like misplacing keys or struggling to recall a word, is normal. But there's a big difference between minor lapses and noticeable cognitive decline. If you can still engage in deep conversations, recall events, and keep track of daily tasks with ease, you're in far better shape than many peers. Take Samuel, 79. He noticed many peers struggling with memory loss, yet he remained sharp, recalling details weeks later, solving crossword puzzles easily, and keeping up with new technology. He didn't realize his habits, daily reading, staying socially engaged, and challenging his brain, were keeping his mind strong. The brain, like a muscle, needs exercise to stay in peak condition. People who read daily, play strategy games, learn new skills, or engage in stimulating conversations maintain cognitive function much longer. Social engagement also plays a huge role. Isolation can accelerate decline, while frequent interaction keeps the mind sharp. To test yourself, try recalling what you ate for dinner 2 nights ago or memorizing a short list of words and repeating them later. If it feels easy, that's a great sign. If it's challenging, don't worry. There are plenty of ways to keep your brain sharp. Reading, learning new skills, social activities, and even walking. A sharp memory isn't just convenient, it's vital for quality of life. Staying mentally strong means you can continue making decisions, engaging in meaningful conversations, and enjoying life fully. If you can still recall details easily and stay engaged mentally, you have one of the strongest longevity indicators. Sign 8. You wake up feeling rested and ready for the day. One of the most overlooked but powerful indicators of longevity is sleep quality. If you're between 65 and 80 and still wake up feeling rested and ready to start the day, you have a major advantage. Good sleep is a strong predictor of long-term health, affecting everything from heart and brain function to immune health and energy levels. As we age, sleep patterns change. Many seniors struggle to fall asleep, stay asleep, or wake too early. If you still get deep, restorative rest, wake refreshed, and feel alert during the day, it's a sign your body is repairing itself properly at night. Think about your mornings. Do you feel energized and ready or groggy and sluggish? Many assume poor sleep is just part of aging, but that's not true. While some changes are normal, consistent exhaustion can signal issues like poor circulation, hormonal imbalance, or undiagnosed sleep apnea. Take Edward, 74. He used to sleep soundly but began waking restless and needing naps. He thought it was just age until he made simple changes. Regular bedtime, reduced screen time before bed, and a relaxing nighttime routine. Soon he slept better, woke with more energy, and felt sharper all day. Sleep isn't just rest. It's cell repair, brain maintenance, and immune support. People who get quality sleep have lower risks of heart disease, stroke, and cognitive decline. They maintain healthier weight levels and steadier energy. To gauge your sleep quality, ask, do you wake naturally without an alarm? Do you fall asleep within 20-30 minutes? Do you feel focused and alert in the morning? If yes, that's fantastic. If you struggle, don't ignore it. Simple lifestyle changes, cutting afternoon caffeine, keeping a consistent bedtime, and making your bedroom cool and dark can improve sleep dramatically. A well-rested body is a strong body. When you sleep well, you wake ready to think clearly and move confidently. If you still sleep soundly, that's a powerful sign your body's functioning at a high level and you're set for a long, healthy life. Final thoughts as we wrap up this seminar. Take a moment to think about how many of these 8 signs apply to you. If you found yourself nodding along, recognizing these abilities in yourself, you're doing far better than you may realize. Maintaining strength, balance, endurance, cognitive sharpness, and quality sleep well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond isn't just good health. It's proof you're on track for a longer, more independent life. Many assume aging equals decline, but your body and mind are capable of staying strong and sharp well into later years. These signs are proof of that. And remember, even if a few areas need work, it's never too late. Strength can be rebuilt, endurance improved, balance and memory sharpened. Small, consistent efforts make all the difference, and your body adapts at any age. The key is to stay active, stay engaged, and keep challenging yourself. So, how many of these signs do you recognize in yourself? Which one stood out the most? We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment sharing one thing you learned today and how you plan to put it into practice. Your thoughts motivate us and help us create better content. If you enjoyed this seminar and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue bringing informative, inspiring sessions. Thanks for joining, and we look forward to seeing you at the next seminar. As we close today's journey, remember that true health isn't merely measured by numbers on a scale or the absence of illness, but by the harmony you cultivate between body, mind, and spirit. Each small act, standing tall without support, taking a brisk walk, balancing on one foot, becomes a thread in the tapestry of your life, weaving resilience, purpose, and joy into your days. When you honor these simple markers of strength and agility, you affirm the profound truth that life itself is a practice, a series of mindful choices that deepen your connection to yourself and the world around you. Embrace health not as a destination to reach, but as an ever-evolving dialogue with your own potential. Let each breath you take, each step you make, and each thought you nurture remind you that longevity is born from consistency, compassion, and curiosity. In treating your body with kindness and your mind with wonder, you don't just add years to your life, you add life to your years. May this philosophy guide you beyond today's seminar and into every sunrise of your unfolding story.